Welcome back in one of the Bears Pro Plays YouTube channel. Today is Thursday, February 13th, and I'm back bringing down some more plays for the Thursday night slate. Let's talk about Wednesday's games first. Not a good night. Had that 7-1 run, caught the loss of the Spurs. They were down by double digits most of the game anyway, but they did cut it to 10 points in the fourth quarter. Thought maybe they had a run in them. Did not. Celtics responded. No Jaylen Brown tonight. Did not matter for the Celtics to get the job done at home in that game. Currently have the Warriors going right now, -5. I think they're down down 1.5, 56-57 in that game. Steph Curry knocked down a second three before halftime. Then Jalen Green's going to miss by a point going up against the Suns. Rockets big comeback. Jalen Green had, I want to say he had 14 in the first quarter, and we needed 23.5, and he's going to finish with 23 in this game against the Suns. Rockets make the big comeback. He was a little bit of a part of that comeback for the Rockets, but did not get it done for us in the point column. So right now, an 0-2 day looking for the Warriors and Steph Curry to give us an even day on Wednesday night. But we are going to be breaking down some Thursday games. Also, the All-Star breakdown is going to come out probably Friday night. I know that it says Saturday morning there, but I'll probably do it on Friday night release. And I like what the All-Star game is doing. They have made it into a tournament format. With Shaq, Kenny, Candace, and who's the Chuck? So there's going to be 4 teams in the All-Star game competing against each other. Winner goes on to the championship game in both sets, and then we have a championship game. So I like that a little bit more than the actual All-Star game, but we'll see what happens in that one. Should be fun to watch on a Saturday night. Also going to be breaking down the dunk contest and the three-point challenge. So a lot to talk about for the All-Star game for Saturday. But let's take a look at the games for Thursday. Let's get ourselves out of the pre-All-Star and to the post-All-Star. We're going to start with the Warriors going up against the Rockets. Both these teams coming off the back-to-back. A lot of these teams playing back-to-back games on the short week. Warriors, like I just said, playing the Mavericks right now, down by 1 point. They did not play well in the first half. They're only down by 1 point, not playing well. So I really think they're going to win the game against the Mavericks. Also, Klay Thompson couldn't miss a shot in the first half. So I think the Warriors will get some sort of a rhythm in the second half. They're getting outshot by 15%. And they haven't played well. I think they're going to win that game. I also think they're going to win this game against the Rockets. It's a completely different Warriors team. With Jimmy Butler on the floor, this team can come back from big deficits, and they can make you pay on the offensive side. Now, it used to be Steph Curry had to get open and score 35 points from the outside, coming off of screens, doing all this and that. Now Steph Curry gets double-teamed. He dishes off to Jimmy Butler, who hits a Draymond Green cutting, or he dishes to Draymond Green, who has a Jimmy Butler cutting, or he dishes to Draymond Green, has a Jimmy Butler making a 2-point jump. He has Quentin Post down low, who can step out and make the 3 for the Warriors. This is a very good Warriors team with that starting 5 on the floor. Gary Payton tonight coming off the bench having a decent game as well. So I love this Warriors team right now. They're playing some very good basketball. And again, not the best basketball in the first half against the Mavericks, but I do think they bounce back for the Rockets. They're on a 7-game losing streak before picking up that comeback win against the Suns tonight. Maybe it helps them out a little bit, but with Fred VanVleet out, I still think that's the glue of this team. Somehow, some way, he is the glue. I'm going to take the Warriors in this game. They are currently +1 on the spread right now, so I'm going to take them on the money line as a play. Next play tomorrow, Thunder going up against the T-Wolves. 2 teams coming in with a completely different mindset right now. The T-Wolves are banged up. No Dante and no Julius Randle. It really has to be Anthony Edwards scoring 35-plus points for this team to get some wins. They did it again tonight, going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Anthony Edwards, 28 points, 30-something shots in the game, and they lost by 2 points to the Bucks, 103-101. They're still playing great defense, but they have no scoring. Rudy Gobert was the second highest scorer in that game tonight, 18 points for the T-Wolves. That is not a reliable option on the scoring side, so Edwards has to put up 35-plus points basically every single night for them to even have a chance to win. They're coming off back-to-back losses going up against the Cavs and the Milwaukee Bucks tonight. The Thunder, on the other hand, down by, I think it was 14 points against the Heat, come all the way back, win the game by 15+, 115-100 final score, I believe, in that one. This is just an all-around great Thunder team. The best team in the NBA right now, the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm going to take them in this game. They're going to be -6.5 on the road going up against the T-Wolves. I will lay the number there with the OKC Thunder. Let's go to the player props for tomorrow. I know Rudy Gobert. I know he's trending up right now for the T-Wolves, and it's kind of crazy that you have a 7-footer down low who is showing you he can be a scoring option. He's not a good scoring option, but he's showing you he can be a scoring option. The T-Wolves in the early part of the season, he would get like maybe 4 shots a game, and that was all because of offensive rebounds and putbacks. Now they're looking to play a little bit through Rudy Gobert over the last couple games, especially against the Bucks. He had 14 shots in that game against Milwaukee. He did have a lot of offensive rebounds, but again, they're looking at Rudy Gobert to play through him a little bit whenever Anthony Edwards needs a breather. Naz Reid's going to be a little bit better in this game, I think, for him as well, which is why I think the under is going to hit in this one. Also, the Thunder, Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein. Isaiah Hartenstein's a big-bodied guy down low. I think Rudy will struggle a little bit with that. Also, Chet, fast hands, tall and lanky. He plays pretty good defense. I like this Thunder team to shut down the paint for this T-Wolves team. The Thunder this season have the best paint defense in the NBA. I don't see Rudy Gobert getting a whole lot of points, and this number should be a little bit elevated because of the 20-point game that we just saw against the Bucks. So take the under 12.5 points in this one for Rudy Gobert as the first play. And for the second play tonight, just took this on the members' side. Zion Williamson, 25-plus points, came out at 24.5. I'm going to hit it again. 25.5 points, my guess. Going up against the Kings, he's found something going up against the Kings tonight. He made 1 3. He had a couple offensive rebounds, had a couple putbacks, but most of the time it was just him slashing, going head first, downhill, right at somebody, getting the layup and one. I think he had 4 or 5 and ones tonight going up against the Kings on Wednesday night when I'm talking about this. But he finished that game with 33 points, only played 28 minutes. He's going to be a problem once again for Sacramento in this game. He has had back-to-back games against Sacramento, 40 points on February 8th, 33 points on February 12th. They just can't stop him. He is just going straight downhill and dominating Domantas Sabonis, dominating Trey Lance. He is dominating everybody down low. Also, Zion Williamson, he is 16 of 21 from the field in the first game and 13 of 18 from the field in the second game. He's hardly ever taking jump shots. Everything is 1 foot away from the rim. I love him in this game. Over 25.5 points as the final play of the day. Let's go to the recap graphic. Remember, All-Star Breakdown will be on, I'll probably drop it on Friday night, but Saturday morning for sure for you guys. We are going to be taking the Warriors, going to be money line. They're +1 right now on the road. I'll take the money line as the play. Thunder are going to be -6.5 on the road against the T-Wolves. We have Rudy Gobert under 12.5 points. I think the Thunder will shut down the paint in this game for the T-Wolves. And then Zion Williamson over 25.5 points going up against Sacramento. He's done it back-to-back games. I'm looking for back-to-back-to-back where he puts up 30-plus points in this one. Guys, it's going to do it for the NBA Picks and Props for Thursday, February 13th, slated games. If you guys enjoyed the content, please share dropping this video and subscribe channel below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.